Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some more Black Book. As per usual, we'll probably have to go through a scene of dialogue that we've already done. Doesn't save the dialogue, but that's okay. We're going to skip that
And the
part.
Banitsa vanished, and here I am.
What a tale! Well, Kolya, you sure got lucky. Sure did find me a fine maiden. A pretty one.
Huh?
Come on, old Yegor. Don't be like that.
Ah, don't worry. I'm not trying to curse you or anything.
I don't know what to do now.
I am going to go
So,
through
Kolya,
these really
I'm doing it
quickly,
all,
even
but
though we
I remember. I
did
live my
this,
rats and
because I
go and
think
you'll
that we're
find
not
your
going to
resting
get,
demon there.
I
remember I
don't think
asked
we're
you to
going to get,
question the
She switched this short neck with my mother.
That's where we'll go. That's the kind of
Good. I remember the way.
She's gone. I doubt
It's not soon.
I
She
just want to
probably
get through this
not
dialogue,
until
even
I'm
though we did
married.
it last
She can. I'm
time,
still nothing. Wherever the bunny is, her mom.
so that we
She's.
can get
I'm
to
nobody
the
myself.
Let's go then.
let's go then. All right, let's talk about our chorts because, well, hey, the task to watch everything, he failed that. Go figure. A bolt of lightning sets fire to a forest. Your demon is flush from the curses of hunters hurled at him. Okay. So sorry that our catch the dawn in a bottle. Well, yes, let's send that useless task on. I don't want to blind. Rokilla. I don't know what that is. I guess we'll grow Killa. I don't know. You never know. Okay, so that's where we're headed. We have the wreath that we could do stuff with. I do need to unlock these other ones because I need to be able to use all of that. But there's been so many other things that I've been trying to do. Oh, Bannock's. Oh, we filled it all out. As soon as he took the stone, a female hand grabbed his arm. You won't have the stone unless you marry me. You're a demon, surely. No, a Christian soul. Take me as your wife and we'll marry in the church. The soldier took a better look. The girl was pretty and might bear him many children. He agreed, and she told him, come, tomorrow at midnight, you'll meet my father, the head of the Banya, and you'll deal with him. But keep this in mind, you'll have to pick me out from 12 identical girls. Don't choose the ones with yellow teeth, for mine are white. Also, my father will offer you 2 sacks for the dowry. Don't choose the left one, as it holds all of man's sorrows. Take the right, it holds a fortune. The soldier did as he was told, and the head of the Banya howled with rage and vanished. They lived well in wealth and affection until Malzalensa, when the soldier grew sad. Who is my mother-in-law? Who should I visit for the feast? His young bride answered him, let's go to the next village, where a woman has been nurturing a baby boy for 16 years, but he still hasn't grown. They left for this village and arrived there on a Wednesday. They sought out the house and found the woman cradling her baby. The baby cried, but neither ate nor drank. The bride grabbed at the bundle, threw it over her left shoulder, and cried, do you know what you're raising? The baby turned into a log, and the girl says, I'm your real daughter. When your when you, mother, left me in the banya, a bannock switched me with this log and cast a veil over your eyes. Since then, their life has returned to normal as it should. And I don't have any knowledge points because I spent it to make sure that I could, you know, get better
Ugh,
deals.
feels like it was all in a dream.
I felt this way also when I first stepped into the ethereal world.
I feel as if I've been asleep for all my life.
They say the changelings learn a lot from evil spirits.
That's true. The Banning's been teaching me, urged me on with burning coals, so I would learn better. Well, now I know quite a bit.
Like a witch?
Well, maybe not like a witch. I'm nowhere close to you. I know a thing or two, though, about herbs, talismans, and so on. Maybe I'll help you sometime.
Were the other children with you?
There were. Not for long, though. The ones that you saw were made by the Abdiricha out of coals. But there were others. If a woman giving birth curses her child, or if somebody doesn't ask for permission to come in, the Abdiricha tried to lure them in. Always had some coals shaped as toys or candy in her hands. So when the child came close, she grabbed it.
Where are those other children?
That's the thing. Not everyone lives through it. Some are strangled by chords, some perish from sadness. I had friends, you know.
You
How
had
does it
friends.
feel to finally be in a human house?
It's exactly the way I imagined it. A different world entirely. There used to be undead, darkness, but here, there's life.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later. Oh, I have a visitor. Might as well,
Hello
make
to
some
you,
extra
witch.
money on the side.
The talk of the West is that you're a powerful knower, so I came to you. I brought some bread. It's stale, but it's all I have. Person Yertnik in our cemetery terrorizing the entire area. She died, you see, but hadn't passed on her shorts. You know how it goes.
Very well. I'll drop by when I'm near.
All right. Now we've got a side quest. Okay, so here we are up here. Do I have enough money for the book merchant? I might. So let's go do the book merchant right now.
You have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe, a Zagavr dealer.
Wisdom
Devilish
will enter
presence.
your heart and be good for your soul.
Let's see what he has. Ooh, I like this one. It's got firm, well versed, and an attack. I'm gonna take that one. And I'm gonna take this one as well. We're starting to see more statuses. I mean, I guess I could just take all of them, but I don't know that I want to. So we're fine.
What kind of wisdom do you possess? That which comes from above, or that of snakes and demons?
How about a little of both? Can I have both? I think I can have both. The woods are growing near Abachicken. Chicken. I don't think that sounds that way, but waters. They're called the same way as the ones near Pintang. I wonder why. We're gonna
You
find out.
hear the loud cries of an infant coming from the woods. Is this a demon's trick or an actual child? You can't tell from here. You see a defenseless infant lying between the branches of a split tree. There are
Wow,
some
that's a
gifts
lot.
for the Leshy nearby. It seems that the peasants left their child in hopes that he would be cured of a disease. As a rule, the baby is left for several days in a forest in the hope of a miracle. You know well that the Leshy won't bother to help the child get well. This infant won't survive the night out here on its own. You think about what to do next.
Bring him to the village, steal the gifts, take the gifts, and bring the child. Let's do a
You
little
bring
of
the
both.
child to the closest village and steal the Leshy's gifts.
I gained knowledge out of that. And a little bit of, I guess
You
I
get
couldn't have
lucky and quickly
steal,
find
but
the child's parents. You explain to them the dangers of such treatment and tell them to come to you for advice and herbs. The parents look scared, and it seems that they've learned their lesson.
they'll also learn that they're out a little bit of gifts. An herbalist. All right, all right. We might have to come back to the herbalist because I don't know that I'm going
It
to have enough
seems the
money to
witch
buy what I
doctor
want.
expected your visit. She must have learned about it from her shorts. Her entire house is filled with fragrant, dried herbs. It seems this is the place to buy some useful ones.
What? Want some pranics? I've sold everything already. Oh, you want some herbs? Well, take a look then.
Oh my, she has a lot of herbs. Okay, I have 50. I'm definitely going to have to come back because might as well buy a bunch. Decreases that for page. What all do I have right now? I do not have any of these. I have 3 of these. So I've got plenty of those. I've got 3 of these Odalin herbs. Although I think that those are like the ones that you definitely should always have some on you. I only have 1 of these, removing poison and waste. And I have 2 of these that give me defense. And I've got plenty of Adam's herbs. Okay. Let's buy some of these. I just want to have an excess of herbs, and since they stack, right? Like there's no reason not to. I will need to remember. I'm going to take one of these, and I can't. Well, I could buy an Adam's head, but I think I'm going to wait, and then
You're
I will
not what we
come
consider
back.
an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you.
In that case, you'll show me something. I'm going to try to get these 3 done first, and then I'll go back. This church was prominent long ago, but it's now abandoned. There may be demons or some enchanted items inside. Dun dun dun.
You notice a familiar silhouette of the wooden church among the branches. You
Wow, a
decide
lot
to
of
come
text.
inside and rest a bit from the long road. When you come closer, you understand that this church has been long since abandoned. The windows are boarded up, and here and there you can see holes in the walls, as black as empty eye sockets. You
Why,
can't
oh why?
overcome your curiosity and push on the mossy door. After a moment, your eyes adjust to the darkness. After the old building is filled with an eerie silence. You feel uncomfortable here, but it seems that dark forces haven't yet taken root here. You look at the old iconostasis, but you can't find anything of use. Only bits of old wooden sculptures.
I don't know what. Ooh, that opens up this. Sure. Small settlement. A small village near Pochka. I once heard the dead men walk the streets of this village one night. The world we live in. Well, let's go see.
You breathe
I've got
in
enough
the
evil.
chilly air. The night silence envelops you like a black blanket. You look around. The village houses are frozen still, waiting for the dawn. At the village edge, you notice the bent shadow of an abandoned izba.
Oh, we like
Inside, you
these
notice
bars.
a crooked doorway to a galbietz and an ink-black cellar behind it. You peek inside. The cellar has been buried beneath the earth and broken boards for a long time now.
Golbets, a gravestone in the shape of an izba, or a hut with a schematic roof. The word also refers to the cellar of an izba. Interesting. Oh, let's go back You can hear songs. Seems someone is hosting an event gathering in the baths.
You hear the lingering sounds of songs long known to you. At one of the izbas, you see a late-running vichorka. It may be worth stopping
Party.
to listen for a while.
All right.
You sit by a house and dissolve in a deep song.
I've learned the song, so I don't necessarily need to join the singers, but I will for a moment. Because it is a pretty song. Even if I don't know anything about it. And it also gives me pretty pictures. But I think we're going to move on. We have learned the song though.
At night, the roads of Perm province are not the safest of places for the common folk. This time, it is not demons that block your path, but rather 3 highwaymen.
We're gonna help Nikolai.
Nikolai fearlessly walks towards the bandit, but then stops dead in his tracks. The bandit is an old comrade of his. After a brief conversation, the bandits disappear into the forest.
Tough life. Was a military person, and then, well, not so much. All right, we're gonna go to the cemetery. This is our side quest to help the old spirits.
You enter an old moonlit cemetery. Wooden tombstones are half broken. They stand in the dark like a squad of silent soldiers, each one staring at you blindly. You remember that this is the cemetery where the old hag Manka was buried. She was a famous witch Ikotnik.
Ikotnits are witches and kolduns that send special demons called ikotas. People possessed by an ikota scream strange words and act uncontrollably. Kind of like having Tourette's. But no, definitely demons.
You search the silent cemetery and feel your skin crawl, a sign that evil spirits are nearby. One of the graves is dug up as if by a wild beast. You come closer. You almost fall over, but hold on to an old cross. Immediately, you realize that the old witch left her demons inside the crucifix.
Oh my. Couldn't she just, do something? All right, so he's going to put up defense. He's going to put up poison and hit me. So let's get you gone. We're going to do 3 to all enemies. That should get us a 6. Do 3 to all enemies. That'll kill him. And then we're going to hit him. What's my health? My health is doing okay. We're just going to do this. I think they're both going to be dead after all of this, honestly. Well, maybe not. He might live. I thought he was going to be dead. He will be in a minute, for sure. It's going to take me longer to put all of these cards up than it will be to defeat him. All right. I do like a offensive kind of card. Okay. So our optional task is done. How much money do I have? I have 24. I don't know that that's enough for the herb dealer, so I guess we'll just deal with the herbs that we have.
You finally reach the changeling bride's home village. Houses are scattered among grim firs. You feel the presence of evil spirits, and the book also seems to tremble with anticipation.
With anticipation. Find the
You soon
changeling.
find the Izba, where the presence of evil spirits is strongest. As you approach, you hear the shrill cries of a baby coming from inside. The bride bites her lip and shifts from one foot to the other. You sigh. You'll need to make the first move.
Who goes there? My baby can't sleep. Who are you girls? What do you need?
Your child is a demon. See for yourself.
The Abdericha's changeling lies in the cradle, looking exactly like a human baby. How can I make him show his true form?
Throw over your shoulder, I believe, is what I am going
You
to
lift
choose.
the baby and quickly toss it over your shoulder.
He was once a Suseko until he killed his hosts. Gained +2 waste on the battlefield. And I got the right knowledge.
Christ, Kingdom, what are you doing, you witch?
Take a look at who you're raising.
The crying baby turns into a piece of wood.
Step aside. Hide over the stove.
As soon as the mother and daughter climb above the stove, the log attacks you.
Oh yeah, he's been fed well. Ooh, he's gonna put on so much defense. That's crazy. So I need to like get as much going as I can. That's only gonna be 10. He's not gonna hurt me. So we'll do some damage to him. Nice. We got it down to 58. But man, that 20 is rough. We're gonna summon more evil spirits. I'm full health. And none of these are really helpful, honestly. So we're just gonna bless myself and well verse myself. Do just a whole bunch of stuff. Because that's gonna go away so we can hit him next turn. But we got some good buffs going for us. Because that's painful. Oh my gosh, and they're gonna hit me for so much. Let's hit all. I'm gonna hit you, I think. And then I need to get... That's gonna be 8. I'm gonna hit him for 28. So that's not terrible. 29 and I'll have 7. I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh, nice. Love that for us. I chose wisely to just focus on the original. Okay. I mean, it's not going to get through. And I have all good things, so I don't need to reverse. I don't need to... increases the number of orders. This is a good time to do that. Because he's not going to attack me. And I'm not going to get through his defenses. Not this turn, at least. Now, maybe this turn. He's going to summon people. I'll put some waste on him. 100%. Let's put some waste. Let's get all that waste on there. That will be lovely. He's not going to hurt me, so we're just going to buff ourselves. And then I'm going to wait for Nikolai to attack next turn. Because his attack's not going to do any good. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to attack all three. We're going to have him attack you. And then I guess we're going to defense because we don't have anything else that we can offense with. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That means Nikolai's attack's not going to do anything. We didn't choose wisely. I didn't realize that that was a thing, so part of the problem. But we're going to heat him with... Do I need health? I don't need health. We're just going to bless ourselves. See if we can't get him almost. 14's not bad. Ooh, 9. 9's pretty good. And then the waste comes in. That's lovely. Okay, do I have a hit everybody? I don't. Alright, we're gonna hit you. We're gonna hit you, I guess. And that's gonna hit, I don't know. Something. Something, something. We're gonna hope that we hit the right one. We did! Woo-woo! I already have all of these, but I'm gonna take the defense just in case. Ooh, nice amounts of.
The bride tells her mother who she is. They hug. You can only guess how it feels to lose 18 years of your life. At the same time, the log turns into black smoke and sweeps into the black book. You feel dizzy. The world turns around you in a violent gale, disappearing in flames. Everything becomes dark.
Oh no. Oh no.
Impressive. In only a week's time, the first seal is gone.
This is impressive. In only a week's time, you're here again.
All
So not
that's left is to open the seal.
all that's left is to
As
open the
I
seal.
told you, you are very talented.
So what do I do now? Where do I find the next evil spirit?
You can't figure this out yourself? Others have spent years, decades even, just to break one seal. The next seal, as you know, is of water. I imagine it won't be difficult to find Evagenoi. Not
A
in your
male water
neck of
spirit.
the woods.
Who did it before me?
Who opened the seals
People
before
of
me?
greatness who became greater when they reached the end of the Black Book. The Black Book makes wishes come true.
I'm not thinking this is a Disney movie.
It can be used in many ways. You should think about how you can use it.
What happened to that log? Why was it sucked into the book?
Surely you don't think you get your wishes for free. You must feed the fire. Some spirits just vanish, absorbed by the book. Others possesses power enough to break the seal.
Why are the seals blocked with passes? Was the book written by the people of Perm?
Nothing of the sort. The book changes, adapts. I think the book has been testing you. If you could not figure out the primitive symbols of the truths, you would be unworthy of it.
Oh, interesting,
Who are
interesting.
you and why do you drag me into this hole? Why shouldn't I feed you to my book?
And lose such an invaluable helper. All of your Zagavars. It is I who empower them. They would not be as strong without me in your service. You will learn the nature of such things in time.
Well, I'm going really fast because other people didn't get the first seal broken, and I did that in a week.
It's time for me to return to the light.
Is that all you wished to ask me?
That's all I get to ask you.
Very well. You may go. We will meet again when you break the water seal. I would, however, think carefully on the subject of our next chat if I were you. Me being such a priceless assistant.
Wow, got some humbleness to him. How to visit a Vodyoya. Vodyanoi. Vodyanoi, maybe. We're gonna skip the
Wake up,
scene.
Vasha! Vasilisa!
Grandpa?
Well, have you come to your senses? How did you end up here? A minute ago, no one was here.
You tell old Yegor about your meeting with the Chort.
So the second seal is gone. Now it's time for a water one. Good job, Vasha. Good job. We might actually make it. Well, you rest a bit now, before your next task.
What is the black? You've unlocked the black book seal. Well, there. You can find new pages by choosing any unlocked seal section that you at the start. You can only choose from several available pages. The rest have to be by defeating evil spirits or completing tasks. First seal, Aspen seal. Ooh, oh ho ho! Look at that. These are amazing. Children of children stolen in Banya. It is said not to leave a child in a banya right after delivery, for a newborn might be stolen by the head of a banya and replaced with something. If the mother notices this, she can call for a knower to get her child back. But the head of the banya is clever. He might give them a pigeon or a cat instead of a baby. To prevent this, one had to know special words, otherwise, the mother might end up nursing a log or a broom. Goblet's cellar. The goblets in a wooden izba is a construction near the furnace that can be used to reach the top of the furnace and also serves as the entrance to the basement. Tall ones are called goblets lockers and can serve as a closet with decorated partitions and a narrow door. The goblets served as an entrance to a stairway leading down into the basement. Food and produce were kept in the coolest parts of the goblets. Sometimes the closet portion is called the upper goblets and the basement is called the lower goblets. The goblets was traditionally placed near the furnace opposite the red corner. Izba as Cosmos? The optimal the optimal shape for a human dwelling is round, with the hearth is at its center. It heats and lights the space evenly. In the north, these kinds of houses were difficult and impractical to build. As a result, the inevitable corners of a wooden izba were dark and cold. For precisely this reason, they came they became the homes for all of the household spirits. No one stands without a domovoi. The domovoi is a transformation of the ancestral spirit. Thus, the mythical chain Izba home family world. The Izba serves as a link between the micro and cosmos. It is the place of birth and a place to dwell and a place to marry and cook and die. All right, and then we have our song that we learned. All right, our charts. The demon afflicts a lonely hunter with a killa. The man nearly dies from fever and weakness. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't know. And then you failed to bring the tasks of the sun into a bottle, which is fine. Place a curse on crops, scare peasants into their goblets, weave a rope out of sand. Well, that sounds like what we're going to send you for. You still have blind, send thieves, send a curse, famish a cow. I think I'm going to just scare the peasants because I got to send some. Oh, and I have one more now. Oh my. Um, two waste on the battlefield. There's a chance of a chort bringing back a random herb from this job. All right, enjoy. I'm only gaining sins. It's fine. I've got knowledge. All right. Level 3, so I can learn this. Pages deal 1 more damage. Ooh, I like that. This is also level 3. Pages with defense increase their value. Muldoon's trick allow to change a card with a trump one. Oh, okay, that's for the card. Let's learn this because I do want. I know, I just complained. I need to do more things to be able to have my. I think it's this active slots for items, and then I didn't choose that. I know, I know.
Vasya, what's that? What in the name are you doing? You can't pat me. I'm not your cat. I'm a demon, alright?
Can't bet you. Let me tame him with a good poker hit.
Wait, what poker? Are you mad, Gramps?
Maybe that will make you a better susietko. I have to feed you for that out of my can heart. Yesterday, some bird flew in. I had to chase it off. Where were you then? Huh? Not a sign, you furry short.
Why, stop, come on, you'll hate me, damn it. Be careful, Igor. Alright, I get it. I will do a better job as a Susietka from now on.
That's better. Next time my hit will find its mark.
He's not the kind to spoil his children.
I know, right? What happened after you became a spirit?
Seems like I do remember. We Sosietkas can see future quite well. The past we forget after a century or so. I was from Chut's tribe, I think.
You're one of the Chud? They say Chud are small and wide-eyed. And you're cats!
There you are,
There
your
are spirits
cats.
like that, called Chuts. People lived here, a tribe like Komi a long time ago. So, I was one of them. There was my hut, at the same place where the church was built. Or a dugout it was. I remember exactly that I lived at the same spot. They must have buried me under the threshold, so I became a house spirit. And when Isba was gone and the church appeared, then I must have moved there. A lot of things happened. I will stir my memory a bit more about how I was Susetka in that Isba. Tell you later.
You tell me later.
So you can take any shape?
I can. A wolf or a man, take your pick. Usually don't need it though. Ordinary people see us as shadows, nothing more. The rest they imagine themselves.
Let's go. We'll talk later.
All right. I do have a visitor, so let's get that visitor.
Well met. Is this the house of old Igor?
That's right. What brings you here?
Here, I brought a gift for you. Salt.
Ooh, money.
Hear me out, please. I'm from Ustbarovsk. I have a salt factory there. I'm Pahom Nikolaevich, the manager. My business is quite serious. I need to speak to you.
You need to speak to Vasilisa. She's the one in charge here now.
He needed to speak I
You
die.
know a girl? That's a dangerous job.
No such thing as a safe job. Everything is as God wills it.
It is as you say. God abandoned our salt works. One day there's some noise in the salt oven. Another, some shadows near the salt boxes.
So what? I see nothing strange. These things happen all over the gubernia.
Gubernia, a major administrative subdivision of the Russian
This
Empire.
is true. However, there was no brine at first, and the other day some workers went missing. It's been several days. The police don't care. They say they'll be back. I've already organized my own guards. I myself saw a kind of shadow near the barns. It disappeared the moment I saw it. I was told you can help me deal with spirits, and so I came here.
Tell me, Pahom Nikolaevich, how people went missing.
A week ago we hit brine. It just started gushing out. So we started working it, day and night, filled all the salt boxes. I put Alexei from Gorodishevo on the night shift. He went missing. People said he went on a binge. The local doctor says he's an alcoholic. And then Pyotr went missing, also on the night shift.
Did you try to figure out who is kidnapping these people?
Yes. On the third day, I sent a couple of strong men, myself among them. All was quiet at first, and then, at night, some sort of shadow appeared. Trishka called out to it, but it started thrashing about. I still get chills thinking about it. I crossed myself, and the shadow ran to the barn, or to the oven, or to the salt box. I couldn't tell which. Come morning, I saddled the horses.
You said the salt started to disappear.
For half a year we had little to no salt. Disaster, but we held on. Now we struck brine. Workers have gone missing.
Tell me about your salt works.
It isn't close. A factory near Ust-Urolka. We do everything there. Extract the brine and load the permianko onto the barges. Permianka is what we call our salt. Accidents happen, can't avoid them. But we never had to deal with demons.
I won't leave you hanging.
But if we help you, don't forget about our reward. Perhaps you have some ancient or consecrated item?
Don't worry about that, we won't forget. The main thing is that we find who is to blame.
Have you had any arguments with the Vodinoy?
With the Vodinoy? He doesn't give us any trouble in the factory. I'm a God-fearing man. We offered our Vodinoy vodka and baked treats.
As God-fearing people.
All right, I'll take a look at your factory.
I organize transportation for you. They'll get you to the station. There, the manager will show you the way to the factory. Go as soon as you're ready. I'll go on ahead. Well, see you soon.
God himself sent him, Vasya. There you will break your seal. If only I had some Kupala salve, I could get there instantly. Oh, well, when Kupala comes, I'll get the required herbs. Get to it.
Get to it. Hop to it. All right, let's start this and see where we end up. Set off. I'm just searching around. If I can get a free herb, you know, definitely want a free herb. Oh, see, like that? Peter's Cross. Got quite a bit of that, but that's okay. Okay, that's exit. Go look at the cart. Because I can.
This cart has seen better days. Vitka, go shoot some magpies on the street. I'm sick of their cawing.
Crying herb. Go shoot magpies. Oh. Not very nice. Just in case talking to them causes something else.
The persistent neighing of a horse can be heard from the stables. When you come closer, you see a black shadow shuffling around the end.
Oh, a witch! Do your folk have a coven here or something?
Why do you torture the animal?
A Sosietko is supposed to look after the horses, not torture them.
So you see me? What of it? This animal is the wrong color. It's not like that of the master.
The color is wrong. What color do you require?
Oh, I'd be happy even with a small, puny horse, but it should be the same color of the master's beard. If I waste this one, he'll buy a new one.
I could have Proshka help. Either reach an agreement or have Proshka help. I think Proshka helping is not gonna be good, so I'm
I
gonna
can
reach an
arrange
agreement.
something with Samson. I'll tell him to buy a new one.
A new one. Well, you talk to him, witch. We'll see. We'll see.
You leave the domovoi alone and get back to the yard.
All right. I don't think I can go this way, right? No. I said here. I'll say it.
So I rolled up a cigarette. And then I tell him, spicing it up with curses. Then he crowed and disappeared. Happened this year in the hunting season.
Was he also asking about your daughter?
Come on, Your Excellence. Every knowledgeable passerby thinks he has to pull my leg.
God bless.
God bless.
The nobleman glances at you, flushes red, and nods in a restrained manner.
There aren't any horses at the station.
Really? And what about your Sivka?
The Sisetko's been riding that one for 7 nights straight. She doesn't let anybody near. You have to wait for fresh post horses. They're due in the morning.
And listen to Samson's tall stories. My name is Alexander. My companion is none other than the station caretaker.
My name is Vasilisa. I'm going to the Uzbarovsk factory.
You won't make it far without a carriage at this hour. We can play some cards while we wait. Where are you from?
From Vilgard. I have business at the factory. The horses could bring me only as far as this station.
The locals perhaps are afraid of riding in the direction of the factory.
Well, what do you expect? The factory is haunted, and now demons have snipped the telegraph lines. What a mess. At this rate, we'll be left without a Tsar.
We're gonna ask some questions first.
Did the demons cut the lines or what?
Who else?
According to you, the demons are to blame for everything. Is winter also their doing?
You bet. Have you heard of Shulikuns?
Shulikuns. Seasonal spirits coming out on the land on Christmas or New Year's Eve, going back under the water through the ice holes after baptism
I know
day.
about them. And I know for a fact that the winter is not their doing. It's all in the celestial bodies.
Really?
So, what happened to the telegraph?
Who knows? The monitor came, took the horses, told me he was going to fix them, took the stableman as well.
Samson says the spirits are to blame. He says all sorts of superstitious things.
Try living by the forest as long as I have. You'd see stranger things.
What have you heard about the factory?
It used to be a fine factory. Before the devil came, people started to disappear. There's always some witchery going on.
Was it before the recent disappearances?
I heard the same thing from the peasants. They say it's a bad place.
That's right. Everyone knows the mills are all haunted. Why would the factory be any different?
Just don't go in the water if you can't swim.
He told me about other cases.
Well, there's no lack of misfortune. Pahom sure had it tough. Then all these problems with the brine started.
Now they tell me more salt workers are disappearing. God is punishing them.
Or the devil.
What about you, Alexander? Where are you going?
I'm going to Logovy village. I'm a doctor, studied in St. Petersburg. The doctor there has his hands full. A difficult case. We've been exchanging letters.
I know a little about folk medicine. What happened here?
A witch doctor. A noble trade, but not as effective as the scientific approach. Well, listen. The peasant girl developed a kind of emaciation. She can't sleep at night, hallucinates.
What do the people say?
The usual things. Curses, kolduns.
I know how to deal with that. Perhaps I could help you.
There's no curse there. I mean, are there even such things? There's a sick girl in Logovy village. Come, I'll be waiting for you. I mean, I'll be in the village.
Yeah, of course he'll be waiting for me.
I went to the stables. It's true. The Susiatko bothers the horse.
See? I told you. Did you hear that, Your Excellence?
A Susiatko? Really?
Your stable host says the color is wrong.
I knew it. Something is wrong. Is Pinto not to his liking? What color would he prefer?
The Susiatko wants you to buy a different color horse. But what color does he want?
Gray, like his
The
mustache.
Susiatko looks at your hair. He needs a gray animal.
Oh, so that's what's wrong. I knew it. All right, I'll buy a new horse. Tell that to our dear Zasetko.
I will. Come on, this way.
The persistent
This way.
neighing of a horse can be heard from the stables. When you come closer, you take a closer look and recollect your grandfather's lessons. This is a Susiedka. You're sure of it.
You again!
I'm not scaring
So
you
they
away.
don't call you a Noah for nothing.
Samson will buy a new horse soon.
I know you've settled things. Well, I leave this horse
I
be.
negotiated with
Farewell,
him.
witch.
The domovoi disappears, and the horse gradually settles down.
Ooh. I don't have any of these cards. 5 damage, deal twice the amount of damage if against an enemy curse. Well versed for both fight and defense. Well versed curse. Okay, so this is not going to work without this card. I'm going to take that card. I got to start somewhere. And I don't think I had a card that had hurt curses. Okay. Where do I go from here? I guess maybe I'm done? Okay, so this is the plant. That's the village. Either way, I have to go here. You cannot travel at this time. Okay. Where do I go then?
Oh, Vasilisa. So, how's the horse?
Let's play some cards. Why not? I'm not going to play for serious money. We'll go in between. I'm going to dazzle him with my card play. Ooh, 3 trumps. Nice. Oh, I don't like any of those. I'm going to take them. Ugh. Vasilisa's turn. I'm going to put both of the 10s back down. Ooh, that worked out well. I could trump it. I think that's what I'm going to do. There. That gets me down to 3 cards. I mean, granted, I'm going to still grab some, but that's okay. All right. 7 of hearts. He finished. Boy. I'm going to take that. I don't know that I wanted to take it, but I did. I'm going to put all those out. I think I'm done. He took 11 cards. Okay, now's the time. Now's the time. I cannot. Samson's turn. I'm going to do that. I guess I have to take the cards. That's unfortunate. I can't do anything with that. I can do stuff with that though. And then it's my turn, and I'm out of cards, and I've won.
Well,
Thank you for your
congratulations
money.
on your winnings.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, I need to talk to him to go. That's right.
Oh, Vasilisa. So, how's the horse?
I
Time to go.
managed to calm the animal down. I made arrangements with the Susietko.
Well, what do you know? All right. I'll get you where you need.
Thank you for not sharing any more of these wonderful stories.
They aren't stories, that's what happened.
Thank you for not sharing. That's pretty funny. This place isn't far from the plant.
The caretaker points in the direction of Ust-Urolka, and the cart with Alexander in it departs to Logova village. As you plan your next moves, you're interrupted by a shadow that appears suddenly on the road.
I'm going to
You
draw a
quickly
circle.
draw a circle. The shadows come closer while you prepare the black book. Soon, a peasant stands before you with a heavy club in his hands.
Who goes there?
I'm going to introduce
I'm from
myself.
Vilgard. I'm headed to the salt works.
Cross yourself first.
You make the sign of the cross over yourself.
Phew, I thought I'd run into a demon. That kind wouldn't be willing to bless itself. I was sent for a night watch from Ust-Barovsk village. Shorts are bothering folk at the factory. You're heading there?
Well, yes. I'm an Or from Cherdyn. I'd like to help.
Which? I'd better get going.
What did you hear about the
No,
missing
I'm going to ask
people?
you some questions first.
Gone without a trace. At first, we thought they'd gone on a drinking binge. But no, they went missing during their night watch. I heard there was a thick fog on those nights. Looked like a river overflowing.
What have you heard about the missing salt?
I mean, they could have just fell into the water and died.
I heard it went missing long ago. Must be some thieves.
Could it be Chorts?
Could be. Oh, kingdom of the Lord. I
He
used to be a
crosses
salt
himself.
walker once. See? Ears are all eaten away. Better ears than the immortal soul, though.
Well, God bless you.
God bless you. All right. Let's go to the Black River first. We know that the doctor went this way, and we'll follow him in a little bit. This place is called Black River Bank for a reason. I should be careful.
The murmur of the Chornaya River can be heard amidst the darkness. You also hear several voices nearby. A prickly sensation on your back tells you they belong to the spirits.
Ooh. I'm gonna read a
Having
prayer.
heard your voice and the holy words, the spirits disappear. The only thing you hear is a water splash. On a stone by the water, you notice a wet comb.
I'm gonna take
You
the comb.
leave the river behind and go back on the road to Ust-Barovsk.
This comb smells of river salt and seems to be perpetually damp. +5 health. Okay, hold on. I got a new item. What do I have? 5 defense. Okay, let's We're gonna do +5 because why not? Yeah, I want them to restore more health. +3 waste plus. Okay, so that gives me more damage, but it also causes some damage to me. Recharge ability, gain 2 prayer on battle, gain 2 ward on battle, which gives me more. Let's try this. Your first Zagabord always has Glass Demons page. First it has Earth page, and then has increases well-versed effective. I think this is a better setup. That's what we're going to go with. Mermaid's Tomb, or Comb. Mermaid's Comb, I think is what it is. We're known for fishing, but not just angling, mind you. Fishing starts before dawn. Men come with nets, fish, and spears. There used to be quite a lot of fish in this river. One time, the lads threw insults at the Ruskala, Rusalka, cause she frightened away all the fish by combing her hair on the stones. Can you hear Deuce in the background? Good lord. It's been a while since he made guest appearances like this. She dropped her comb, and the lads, fools that they were, picked it up. And wouldn't you know it, their nets tangled up, the fish escaped, and the crew chief got sick all of the sudden. Some witch talked some sense into them, told them to return the comb. They came back to the same place, put it under a stone, and placed a loaf of bread as an offering with blins to boot. Next morning, the offering was gone, and wouldn't you know it, so was their chief ailment. The nets started bringing in plenty of fish to sail again. Salt pans. The presence of strong salt brine and vast woodlands on the banks of Kama Chusovia and Usoka contributed to the rapid growth in the number of salt pans. Initially, salt was boiled out of brine extracted from wells with primitive brine pipes. Later, salt refineries emerged with more complex extraction process. Some of them stayed active up until the second half of the 20th century. Susetko. Susetko is the name for a domovoi, or a house spirit, in Cherden Uzde. They are often called Susetsko Pal or Susetko Brother. In Komini folklore, he is called Susetkolono, Susetkolon, or Vezalun. He is a helpful rather than harmful spirit. He helps as a good neighbor might, and this may be why his name is similar to that of neighbor in Russian. Sosed. A domovoi lies alone, but the Susetko is a family spirit. He more closely resembles a patron of the head of the family that lives in the izba, and his wife and children are patrons to other members of the family. A Susetko warns of danger and protects people and pets, but strongly dislikes when his wards behave improperly. He may punish them for this at night by pressing on their sleeper's chest so that his chest aches and his breath becomes shallow, or they're just having a heart attack. If any livestock has a hide that is the same color as the master's beard, the domovoi may take a liking to it. If a Susetko likes a horse, he might braid its mane. He also likes braiding women's hair. Cutting off these braids causes headaches. Oh my. Oh my, indeed. Okay. Oh, we can go off and. I sensed something wrong beneath these branches. Well, why not? Why not figure it out? Come on. Why
You
not?
have goosebumps, a sign of a devilish presence. You look around. Your only companion is humming among the silence. Suddenly, a dark figure steps out from the shade. It is a scribe, a Zagavr dealer.
Be wise and go forth.
Knowledge will serve as your daily bread.
All right, buy some of the Zagabors if I can. Oh, I have a lot of money. Oh, yeah, we're gonna buy. I don't have any of these, so we're just gonna buy them all because I can.
Wisdom will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
And then we're gonna say goodbye because yes. Let's go see about that doctor. The road to Logovo village goes through this woods.
Sharp pine trees overhang the road like the legions of demons you've seen in many icons at the Church of the Trinity. You nearly jump. The forest darkness is torn apart by a flaming whirlwind hurtling over the trees.
I'm gonna
You run
follow.
after the fiery whirlwind. You think that you've lost it, but then see it above the trees again. The chase leads you to Logova village. The fiery omen circles the chimney of one of the houses, and then vanishes.
Dun dun dun. Ooh, see, I've gotten the Balichask. I've already gotten what I need there. There's a song and another encyclopedia that I can get. Interesting. Interesting.
You knock on the door of the Izba, next to which you saw a fiery image vanish. Alexander opens the doors. Inside, the doctor has already prepared the remedies. Among the bottles, you notice several old candles.
I didn't expect you to answer the invitation. But come in. Here is this.
On a bench under
Here's
the
the sick
icons
girl.
lies an emaciated woman. Her eyes are open, but clearly do not see. She whispers abrupt phrases.
He'll come. He'll be back. He'll be back.
What are you talking about? What are you waiting for?
Vanya, he's back. I know it.
It seems that this woman is delirious after several sleepless nights.
This Vanya, is he presumed dead?
He's alive. Alive. I've seen him. He's well except for his missing spine.
Except except for the fact that he has no spine. There's a lot of relationships where that's the case.
Her husband was killed in action. The news came not so long ago, they say.
I saw a demon near the village.
That's the tales of Samson. They make you see things.
No, I think evil spirits has a hand in this.
Of course they did.
Don't believe me? I know for sure a demon's at fault. The demon comes to the girl in the image of her dead husband. It drains her of her life force and can lead to her death. What spirit is to blame for her sickness?
I don't know. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Nope, here. So we have the Moys. Hmm. I don't think I have something specifically on the Moys, do I? I don't think it's like what was my options? I've already lost it. Hold on. It could be a cold doom, but it's draining her of life force. So I don't think it's that. Demovoy is more like I don't want to click on this because I want to see if I can figure this out without getting a hint. Demovoys are more like Usekos, right? Yeah, is the name for a Demovoy or house spirit. That's a helpful thing. So it's not going to be the Demovoy. It. Oops, that's not what I want. It could be a Koldun, but they don't normally steal life force. So then it becomes a fiery snake or a Leshy. And I don't know that do we have information on the leshy. I don't think so. And I think with the fact that it was fiery, well, I think hmm, yeah, I think it's gonna be a fiery snake. That's what I'm gonna go with. 'Cause there are fire, right? Like that makes sense. But I don't think it's gonna be a leshy.
Looks like a fiery snake's doing. It all fits. The dead man, the visions, the lack of a spine. He must be close right now.
Close? Yes, he's here. Soon my Vanya will come.
Alright.
When did she fall ill?
The local doctor first wrote to me about her several months ago.
A long time. We won't cure her with words at this point. There's this type of chort. They take the form of the dead and visit the living. They can also look like their husbands.
Oh, that's great.
When did she fall ill?
The
Oh,
local
I
doc-
already
We
did
won't
that.
cure her with words at this
Sorry.
point. We need
Ambush
to
the chart.
ambush the chort that's been haunting her. If we get on the stove, he won't notice us. You'll see it with your eyes if you're close.
This is madness.
If we don't do this, the woman will soon follow her husband. No powders will make her better.
The woman will soon depart to the afterlife after her husband.
Besides, they say that educated men like to put everything to the test.
Alexander reluctantly agrees and gets on top of the stove. You don't wait long.
She just backed him
Sparks
into that one.
fly
I
out of the
love
mouth
it.
of the stove, and out crawls a pale chort with cow's hooves. For a moment, you think you hear Alexander whispering protective zagavers. However, you have no time to think. You need to decide what to do next.
I'm gonna talk
Hey, you
first.
demon, come again yesterday.
All the streak in the book. Who's there on the stove?
Why do you torture this girl with a fiery snake? Get out while you still can.
You guessed it.
That's what I think.
That's enough. The stove won't stop me. I'll get you.
The chort turns into a sheaf of sparks. You jump off the stove and draw a circle.
Gonna fight. Alright, he's got some bless on him. I don't know that I want like that. Ay, 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 ay. Who is, Oh, I took oh, I took the cat with me. That's who I took. Interesting. Okay. Well, he's not gonna hit me. So let's get some stuff on him. What are my key options? Increase the number of keys. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, or we could remove a positive status. Because I thought he had a positive status. Yes. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. And then we're going to hit him again, and then we're gonna put some waste on him. Let's see how far down we can get him before he gets a first shot at us. Got him down to 85. Ooh, 82. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Alright. He's gonna deal 10 each turn. Eee. I do not like. I would like you to die a horrible death. Pretty please. Yeah, he's gonna put waste on me. The waste is gonna hurt, and it doesn't matter how much I do the shields, so I might as well utilize trying to get him down. So when he puts the waste on me, I can then use an herb. Oh, that didn't get rid of the waste. Okay, well, now I know. 4 is still pretty good, so let's just go ahead and do that. He's going to hit me for 18, though, so I need to get in some defense. I'm going to have 16 defense and hit him for 8, so not great, but not terrible. So most of his is going to get eaten, but then I'm going to take another 9, which is going to be painful. Okay, what can I get? I can regen? Ooh, I could regen. But what I really need to do is see if I can get something that takes away the waste. Cannot. Okay, that's the replenish. I thought I had. I thought I had something. Remove status ailment and suppress. Uh, it doesn't. I don't have anything that gives me the remove for the waste, unfortunately. Remove negative status. Is that considered negatives? It should be. I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to regen because I think that is good. That is very good. Okay. I'm going to do you. How much? That's only 5 defense right now. That's 7. We're going to get hit. We're going to get racked. No, we've got to undo that. Do that. And that gives us at least some protection. I gained some health, which was helpful. Like the Porshka's defense. Okay. And then he's going to do some nasty stuff. So now we need. I have no more waste, which is very, very good. I'm going to regen. So let's get some hits in on him. Let's get some hits, a lot of hits in on him. Okay. And he's took some more hits from the waste. The waste is doing some work. Thank goodness. Okay, I want to get some more hits on him. Interesting. Oh, because I must have some sort of thing that suppress. A remove. Do I have a remove? I don't. I don't, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna do that key to increase my defense. Give me some blessing. Yeah. I'm gonna have 15, so that's not too terrible. So either I do defense or I increase my health by 2. I think we're gonna do that. I think I can handle his hit this time. Okay, yep. Put on a ton of defense. Buffed the heck out of me. And I'm almost back up to full health, which is lovely. Okay. But I need some defense here. That's going to get me 11. I do kind of want to hit him, but that suppress is nasty. And I've got 5 of it. That didn't get rid of the suppress. Oh, I guess it did, but then I'm still not hitting for very hard, which is weird. That's 6. That's 12. There we go. There we go. It caught up, but that was good. That was good. I'm gonna get hit really hard here, but I had to get rid of. I have to be able to hit him hard. Oh, I'm gonna make it. That's great. I got hit by 1. That was awesome. All right. I need to put some waste on you. We're gonna put some damage on you. I need that waste to do some stuff. Okay, so that's gonna get me 10 on you. Hey, a gesture. Hot dang, that gets me 13. I think I'm gonna hit him. 17 damage. That'll get him almost down. It'll be lovely. And then the waste should help kill him from there. Oh, the waste is gonna kill him. Woot woot! Alright. I don't have any of these. That gives me regen, which is kind of nice. I like that. Swipe removes page from the book till the end of the battle. Status doesn't vanquish with battle progress. Interesting. Deals 7 damage to all enemies for each herb used. I like that one. I'm gonna get the regen because I think that one's more
The
important
chort breaks out with
to
a
start
brilliant
with.
flame and disappears into the stove. It won't return to this Izba, but it's better for you to prepare for your next encounter with it. You inspect the sick girl. She looks a bit less pale. Her strength is gradually returning to her. Alexander thanks you modestly and prepares to set off. The young man avoids looking at you. It seems his meeting with the demon had a profound effect on him. He reluctantly admits that he whispered some prayers while sitting on the stove.
It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, I think let's go here. Fiery snake, an evil spirit called the fiery snake, often presents itself to women who are grieving for their lost husbands. To its victims, the demon is indistinguishable from their loved ones, but to outsider it appears as balls of flame or as a sheaf of spark. It sometimes brings gifts to peasant girls, which by morning turn to stone or dung. One can also identify the snake by its back, which appears to be a coffin or rotting flesh. Oh, lovely. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save here, and we are going to start our journey to the salt factory next time. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!